Headlines TV, good evening and welcome. The latest news is headlines. A probe ordered after the allegations against VK Sasikala being confirmed by prison officials. China's People's Liberation Army threatens India that it will safeguard China's sovereignty at any cost. Time right for women's IPL, says Mithali Raj post World Cup heartbreak. Summer festival inaugurated in the Kalvarayan mountain area in Villupuram district. Blood donation camp organized in Sivagangai to honor the Kargil martyrs. The news in detail. Prison officials in the Public Accounts Committee meeting of Karnataka Legislative Assembly alleged that former DIG Prisons D. Rupa's allegations against VK Sasikala are true. It was alleged that VK Sasikala is being given special treatment in Inaugurated Central Jail, where she has been imprisoned after being acquitted in the disproportionate assets case. This claim was made by Karnataka's Deputy Inspector of General Prisons, D. Rupa, who has now been transferred. D. Rupa in a report also suggested that Sasikala paid Rs 2 crore, which was paid to avail facilities like 5 rooms, cot, bed, television and a separate kitchen inside the prison. A probe was ordered by Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, who ordered Rupa's transfer. However, during the Public Accounts Committee meeting of Karnataka Legislative Assembly that was recently held, the prison high officials agreed that the former General Secretary of AIADMK was given special treatment. The committee is headed by Bharatiya Janata Party MLA and former Home Minister R. Ashok, who has asked the officials to submit a report within 15 days. In a 4-page report after visiting the central prison on July 10, Rupa had said a special kitchen was functioning in the jail here for Sasikala, a convict in a corruption case in violation of the rules. Sasikala has been lodged at the Inaugurated Central Jail in Bengaluru since her conviction in February in a disproportionate assets case, along with her 2 relatives, V.N. Suthakuran and Ilavarasi, all serving a 4-year jail term. In its strongest statement yet on the standoff in Doklam, China's People's Liberation Army told it would safeguard China's sovereignty whatever the cost and demanded a withdrawal of Indian troops as the basis for resolution. The PLA told India to not harbor any illusions and revealed it had undertaken an emergency response measure in response to the incident and would further step up deployments in the area. At a special briefing ahead of the PLA's 90th anniversary, which falls on August 1st, the PLA put out a strong message on the Doklam standoff. Senior Colonel Wu Qian of the PLA said in a message to India, "Shaking a mountain is difficult," adding, "shaking the PLA is even more difficult." Senior Colonel, also the Ministry of National Defence spokesperson, said that the history of PLA over the past 90 years has proven a resolve to safeguard sovereignty and territorial integrity, and their capability and resolve are indomitable. He strongly defended China's road construction on the Doklam Plateau, which China calls Donglang. In the middle of June, the Chinese military was undertaking the construction of a road. Donglang is China's territory, and China building a road on its territory is normal, which is an act of China's sovereignty and is legitimate. The Sri Lankan Navy rescued 2 elephants that were washed out to the sea. This is the second such incident after July 11. A group of naval personnel attached to the Eastern Naval Command managed to rescue 2 elephants that were swept out to the sea in between Round Island and Foul Point, Trichinomaly, this morning. The jumbos in troubled waters were first noticed by an inshore patrol craft on routine sea patrol. Upon being alerted, the Department of Wildlife in Trichinomaly, a combined rescue mission was launched by the Navy and wildlife officials to save the 2 wild elephants. Responding promptly to the situation, the Navy augmented the rescue mission by deploying 3 more fast attack craft on patrol and a team of Navy divers. Having safely guided the 2 elephants to the shore, they were subsequently released to the Foul Point jungle. In the same vein, a team of naval personnel belonging to the same naval command saved an elephant caught in current in the seas about 8 nautical miles off Kokuthuvarai on July 11. Mithali Raj said that the Women's Big Bash League, in which Smriti Mandana and Harmanpreet Kaur had played, has helped the two immensely and called for more such leagues. Following India's heart-wrenching defeat against England in the ICC Women's World Cup final, skipper Mithali Raj has asserted that now is the right time to create the base for a female equivalent of the Indian Premier League, as it would help the players gain some valuable experience and improve their own game. Chasing 229 for victory on Sunday, the women in blue looked all set to clinch their maiden Women's World Cup title at the Lords, the home of cricket. However, the Mithali Raj-led side lost their last 7 wickets for just 28 runs to be bowled out for 219 with 8 balls to spare and eventually lose the match by 9 runs. ESPN Cricket Info quoted Raj as saying after the match that everybody was very nervous and I think that resulted in our defeat. The girls are sad because they have given it their all. It's natural and it will take time. These girls have set the platform. They have opened a lot of channels for women's cricket. They should be proud. Raj, the all-time leading run scorer in women's one-day internationals, said as a captain she was very proud. The WBBL has given exposure to the girls who have played. If more girls participate in such leagues, it will give them experience and help them to improve their own game, she said. If you ask me, they should have IPL because now is the right time to create that base. Women's cricket is everywhere and they have put up a much better standard than the last World Cup, she added. A goat slaughterhouse in Satyamangalam, constructed 3 years before, has not yet started functioning, and the unhygienic goat slaughtering has doubts of various contagious diseases spreading across the district. A goat slaughterhouse was built in the 19th ward in the Satyamangalam municipality with a budget of 20 lakhs. In order to maintain a hygienic way of slaughtering and selling the goat meat, the state administration had decided to construct slaughterhouses across all the districts in Tamil Nadu. The butchers are supposed to bring in the live cattle, and after slaughtering, a veterinary doctor checks if the goat is fit, healthy, without any disease, and after getting a safe to eat certificate, the goats are taken back to the butchers. This was the rule put then. But since the Satyamangalam district slaughterhouse hasn't been open for use, still the goats are slaughtered and sold without the concern and certificate of a vet. This has left the public fearing about any contagious diseases that might be passed on to them from the goats. The public have requested the district administration to open up the slaughterhouse as early as possible. The All India Samathuva Makkal Party's chairman, Irnavur Narayanan, has told that Tamil Nadu government's activities has been very unsatisfactory and the state's development has also been affected. To be a part of many programs, Irnavur Narayanan came to Tuticorin and also honoured and paid homage to the statue of Kamarajar and spoke to the reporters.
திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தின் சார்பாக அதனுடைய செயல் தலைவர் எதிர்க்கட்சி தலைவர் அவர்கள் ஒரு மனித சங்கிலியை போராட்டத்தை அறிவித்திருக்கிறார்கள். அதில் எங்களுடைய இயக்கம் அதில் கலந்து கொண்டு ஆதரித்து தவறான அவங்க பேசுவது தவறாக இருக்கின்றது. காரணம் எல்லோரும் அரசியலுக்கு வரலாம், அதுபோல் அவரும் வந்திருக்கிறார், அரசியலுக்கு வரவில்லை. அது ஏன் அப்படி பயப்படுறாங்கன்னு தெரியல. அதாவது அவங்களை கண்டவனை எதுக்கு பயப்படுறாங்க, என்ன கேட்டாங்க, என்ன பண்ணிட போகிறாங்க அப்படிங்கிறது தைரியம் இல்லாமல் அவர்கள் தவறாக கமலை பற்றி பேசிக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். ஆனால் கமல் அரசியலுக்கு வர வேண்டும், வருகிறாரா இல்லை என்று தெரியவில்லை சார். ஒரு ஆண்டுகளாக எதிர்பார்த்த மாதிரி ஒன்றுமே இல்லை சார். பொதுவாக அதாவது தலைமை தாங்கி வழி நடத்துவதற்கு சரியான கேப்டன் இல்லை. கேப்டன் சொல்லுவாங்க, கப்பல் வழி நடத்துகிற கேப்டன் மாதிரி அந்த இயக்கத்துக்கு சரியான தலைவர் இல்லாதனால தமிழகத்தில் இருக்கின்ற அவ்வளவு ஒரு வளர்ச்சி திட்டமும் தமிழ்நாடு வளர்ச்சியெல்லாம் ரொம்ப பாதிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது.
Dr. Krishna Swamy of the Pudiya Tamizhagam party spoke to the reporters in the Madurai airport. He spoke about his views about Mayawati's resignation and also about the political twists in the NEET exams in Tamil Nadu.
அதாவதுங்க, இந்த நீட் தேர்வை பொறுத்த மட்டிலும் நான் தமிழக மக்களுக்கும் தமிழக மாணவர்களுக்கும் சொல்லிக்கொள்ள விரும்புவது, இந்த மாணவர்களை வைத்து அரசியல் செய்தார்களே தவிர தமிழக மாணவர்களுடைய எதிர்காலத்தை பற்றி அவர்கள் சிறிதும் கூட எண்ணி பார்க்கவில்லை. மிக மிக பின்தங்கிய மாநிலங்கள் என்று சொல்லக்கூடிய உத்தரப்பிரதேசம், பீகார் போன்ற வடக்கு மாநில மாணவர்களெல்லாம் பல வருடங்களுக்கு முன்பே இந்த நீட் தேர்வுக்கு தங்களை தயார் செய்து கொண்டிருக்கின்ற பொழுது தமிழக மாணவர்களை மட்டும் இதிலிருந்து முற்றாக விலக்கிக் கொள்வதற்கு மட்டுமே தமிழகத்தை சார்ந்த அரசியல்வாதிகள் பேசுகிறார்கள். நீட்டிலிருந்து விலக்கு கேட்கக்கூடியவர்கள் விஞ்ஞானபூர்வமான சமூக ரீதியான ஏதாவது ஒரு கருத்தையாவது அதற்குண்டான காரணத்தை வெளிப்படையாக சொல்லியிருக்கிறார்களா? இரண்டாவது, சரி நீட் தேர்வே கூடாது என்று சொல்லுகிறார்கள். சரி, அப்படி என்று சொன்னால் பாடத்திட்டத்தினுடைய தரத்தையாவது உயர்த்துவதற்கு கடந்த 50 ஆண்டு காலமாக எந்த முயற்சியாவது எடுத்தார்களா என்பதுதான் என்னுடைய கேள்வி. ஏன் பாடத்திட்டத்தினுடைய தரத்தை மிக மிக மோசமாக வைத்துக்கொண்டு நீட் தேர்வும் கூடாது என்று சொன்னால் தமிழக மாணவருடைய எதிர்காலம் இப்படியே தமிழ்நாடு என்ற ஒரு எல்லைக்குள்ளேயே முடங்கி போய்விடுவதா என்பதுதான் என்னுடைய கேள்வி. இப்படிப்பட்ட சூழல கடந்த மே மாதத்தில் முதல் வாரத்திலேயே 88க்கு மேற்பட்ட தமிழக மாணவர்கள் நீட் தேர்வு எழுதிட்டாங்க. முடிவுகள் அறிவிக்கப்பட்டது. அவர்கள் மாணவருடைய சேர்க்கையை நடத்தாமல் இப்படி இந்த நேரத்தில் கொண்டு போய் தேர்வு வேண்டாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி போராட்டம் நடத்துவது எந்த விதத்தில் நியாயங்கிறதா என்னுடைய கேள்வி.
This year's summer festival was inaugurated yesterday in the Kalvarayan mountains in Villupuram district. Minister for Law, Courts and Prisons C.V. Shanmugam, Minister for Environment and Forest Department Dindigul Srinivasan, Minister for Tourism Vellamadi Natarajan took part in the festival and gave several benefit plans on behalf of the government. Thousands of tribal villages took part in the festival. A free medical camp was also organized on behalf of the Sports Department. Kabaddi, volleyball tournaments were planned for the tribal youngsters. The ministers gave welfare benefits to the villages for around 11 crores to 1,600 tribal people. The Minister for Animal Husbandry, Balakrishnan Reddy, visited the victims of the fire accident in the A Motor village in Pochampalli, Dharmapuri district. A fire spark which fell on the crackers kept inside the Ganesha temple where the Adi Amavasya pujas were taking place on Sunday had left 1 dead and 9 casualties. In the incident, Mariappan from Murugampatti village died due to the crashes and 9 others who were severely injured were hospitalized in the Dharmapuri Government College and Hospital. Balakrishnan Reddy, Minister of Animal Husbandry, visited the victims of fire and assured them for government relief funds. To remember and honor the martyr soldiers of the India-Pakistan Kargil war, a blood donation camp was organized in Sivagangai district for the second consecutive year. To pay tribute to the Kargil Indian martyrs, the blood donation camp was held at the Karikudi Kannadasan Manipandabam on Sunday. More than 100 people took part in the camp and donated blood. And that's all for today's news. To watch more, please do subscribe Headlines TV. Thank you.